The direction of travel has been obvious for months. When the winter window closed and one of our wide players headed north, it felt less like short-term cover and more like the start of a farewell. Since then, the squad has continued to evolve quickly. The climb back from League One demanded decisive calls, and the dressing room that secured promotion has already been reshaped. Competition has intensified. Standards have climbed. Some players are now spectators rather than contributors. Out wide, the overhaul has been uncompromising. The arrivals of Demarai Gray, Patrick Roberts, Ibrahim Osman and Carlos Vicente shifted the internal pecking order almost instantly. Pace, directness, 1v1 quality, end product. The manager now has natural width, players who attack the far post and press with real intent. These are no longer developmental roles. They are performance-driven positions. Now to the key detail. Reports in Scotland, including coverage linked to Dundee FC, suggest Scott Wright is increasingly likely to complete a permanent move once his loan concludes. The 27-year-old remains under contract until 2027, but discussions appear to be leaning towards a full transfer this summer, with a modest fee expected given his initial £300,000 arrival cost. There is no public dispute, no tension, simply a steady move towards separation. From a squad planning perspective, the logic is clear. Wright's early campaign was disrupted by injury, and even when available, opportunities were limited. 3 brief substitute outings before returning to Scotland spoke volumes. With Demarai Gray providing senior presence, Patrick Roberts operating between the lines, Ibrahim Osman adding explosive pace, and Carlos Vicente offering tactical reliability, the pathway tightened. Retaining Wright as a fifth-choice option would restrict minutes for younger players. The club are keen to develop and potentially enhance in value. Tactically, the current system places heavy demands on wide men. They must hold width before driving inside late, repeat sprints and track runners deep into defensive territory. Wright's strengths lie more in sharp movement and link-up play than sustained vertical intensity. In a different framework, he may flourish. Here, he risks becoming a stylistic misfit. A permanent departure would simplify hierarchy and create both financial and structural room, particularly as midfield depth remains an area of focus. So where does that leave the situation? Closer to resolution than speculation. The indications suggest both parties recognize the direction of travel. For the club, it is about maintaining progression and preserving balance. For Wright, it is about consistent minutes in familiar surroundings. His contribution during the promotion campaign deserves acknowledgement. The question now is strategic. Should the club sanction a sale and continue refining the squad for a sustained promotion challenge, or is there merit in retaining experienced cover in case injuries disrupt momentum once again?